Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy, That's Solid Trent, aka Trent. You're likely going to be hearing either my TV in the background or my air conditioner in the background. You're going to have to excuse me. Other people are watching TV in the room where you can hear it, and it's hot as hell in my room, so I'm not going to be sitting here in this funky ass, hot ass room I'm in when I have an air conditioner to keep me cool. But today's video, I'm essentially going to address the fact that, as always, every time I start playing 3-on-3 freestyle, I go through the highs, I go through the lows, and then I slowly but surely stop playing the game. I'm not as passionate about it anymore. I've talked about this multiple times. I've had other, not even I've had, but there have been other people who've talked about this. But I'm going to try to address the question as to why I stopped playing it. I know there are plenty of other content creators who can boot this game up, no problem, play it for an hour, play it for a couple of games, and, put it down. Why do I stop playing the game every so often? And by extension, why do I stop uploading to this channel after a while? Like, I'd have a good run of stretch of videos, and then it's just like, I disappear. As far as 3-on-3 freestyle is concerned, the main reason I stopped playing this game is, and in spite or just despite the new game mode, the one glaring issue that 3-on-3 freestyle has when it comes to me playing the game is the game, no matter what, its only thing is the game wants you to spend money all the time. Like, the new game mode is cool, but you don't really get anything for it that would make the rest of the game tolerable for you. It's a PvE mode that is great for farming coins, but most of the stuff you would need to compete in today's climate for 3-on-3 freestyle is locked behind a premium point paywall. And there's no way to earn premium points for playing my career. So what's the point of playing my career? And it's like, you can't even really earn points from playing 3v3 either. So what's the point of playing that? You have to wait for ranked mode to come back in order to earn any sort of premium points. And I'm pretty sure they changed that, because it's been a while since I've played it. Like, ranked for me is the worst place to be, because you have all the best players coming out of the woodworks to try to get their rank, get their points, get their prizes, and, dip again. And I'm tired of being held back by bad players. I'm tired of holding good players back being bad. It's not fun for me. And it's not like this game has a dedicated mode where you can essentially learn how to play in this particular climate. Sure, you can get the bare bones basics. You can know what buttons do what. You can pass and all that stuff. It doesn't teach you how to avoid getting blocked at every turn. It doesn't teach you how to cross up people. It doesn't teach you all that stuff. It doesn't teach you all the cool stuff, all the stuff you need to be a good player. It just teaches you how to play the game at its bare bone basics. But I digress. The main thing is, the game is essentially, it forces you to spend money regardless of the situation. A lot of ranked modes are like, hey, you can't use any of that stuff you got to pay for here, but still you benefit from paying for the game because, you prestige 6, 7, 8, that's still beneficial. They don't turn that stuff off. And it's beneficial for you to have that stuff on your character. So no matter what, you're still gonna be forced to spend money, even if you don't want to. If you don't got it, too bad. Spend it. And I don't think there's ever gonna be a point where this game is purely based off of the strength of a player's skill. It's always going to be whose wallet is bigger. Because if your wallet is bigger, that means you have the meta character. If you have the meta character, that means you have them maxed out in every conceivable way possible. Somebody who maxed out their gold card box to make it Platinum 10 is going to have a better time than someone who didn't, because they're going to get better cards. Someone who spent money to get the master books they needed to get to Prestige 5 and get the position specific intensive manuals is going to have a much better time than somebody who's grinding them out. It's stupid, but it's true. And that's why I stopped, because I can't keep up. Some people have a good time, fighting that uphill battle. I don't. I'd like to that's why I like the new game mode. I like the idea that I could just enjoy the characters and enjoy the environment of the game, the ambiance of the game. That's why when they came out with the Hangout Crew hub world, I was so excited, because I thought I could finally be able to explore the world of this game, only to realize I was trapped in that one area the entire time, and they didn't add on to it. They didn't give you different areas to explore. It's just that area, and I'm not really mad at that, but it's like, yeah, I'm upset to be trapped there. It's like the best I get is being able to change the lobby court every so often when updates, but even then it's like the old camera angles aren't there anymore, so I can't really use the old camera angles to try to get all the nooks and crannies of the level set we're in. But again, I digress, because the game is not even essentially, it's pretty much mandatory pay to win at this point. I don't like playing it because I don't want to spend money to get better. And I know for a lot of people, they may feel, oh, it's not that bad. Sure. Well, yeah, it's not that bad, but for people who don't really know how to play the game that well, or people who are playing non-meta characters, it's like, it is that bad. Or people who simply don't want to spend money, it is that bad. Because you have skilled players, and then you have wallets. Wallets can get away with BSing their way through the game because they got the best characters decked out with the best setup. And a skilled player is likely going to be able to compete, but at the same time, a skilled player isn't going to choose a character that's hot garbage to play with. They're going to choose the characters that they're good with. Whereas with like the new game mode, you can choose the garbage character and have fun. Oh, for instance, like I don't play Jimmy all that often, but I can boot up my career, play Jimmy, have a little fun with Jimmy. I don't play Little Fox that often. I can do it with Little Fox. I don't play Rebecca all that often. I can play Rebecca. It's like, that's what I like, and I want them to invest in this game mode so that it's worth more for players who aren't capable of spending the money they want to spend. But I can't see that because, again, Troy City wants you to spend money on this game, and if you don't, what are we doing? And so that ideology is, I don't want to invest time in this game anymore, kind of stretches over into my channel as a whole. And that's mostly because I don't have much to offer this channel, because I feel like anytime I start uploading 3-on-3 freestyle content, it feels like I've boxed myself in as a 3-on-3 freestyle content creator, and that's what I'm not. I've tried to be that. I tried to be that very early on. I got no notoriety for it, none whatsoever. It didn't really do anything for my channel. I decided not to try to box myself in. But it's like every time I do try to upload something else other than 3-on-3 freestyle, it goes nowhere, and then 3-on-3 freestyle gets me something. It's really just one of those things where I feel like I've put myself in a box, and rather than force myself to essentially live in that box, or even have to deal with the disappointment of trying to step outside of it. I just let my channel sit until I've decided, okay, I'm just either I'm gonna live in it or I'm gonna step out it. And lately I've just been focusing on my Twitch channel, and my YouTube channel's taken a back seat because of it. Like, I was uploading Persona, I haven't been streaming my Persona playthrough, and that's pretty much done. We're at the 3rd semester now, simply because I forgot to stream to YouTube. And I forgot to save the VODs to upload later. So it's the sense that I feel like every time I do upload one thing consistently, I put myself in a box, and I don't want to do that, because if I'm not going to get any sort of real feedback for putting myself in this box, I don't want to force it by trying to keep it going. Like, if it's going nowhere, I'm trying to stop while I'm ahead. But if I've already gone too far, I try to stop, let my channel cool down, and try again later. Which is why I'm making this. I guess you could say this is going to be my last dedicated 3-on-3 freestyle video, simply so that I can step out of the 3-on-3 freestyle box. But I highly doubt it's really gonna net me anything. But you know what? At this point, it is what it is. I just wanna be able to put this game to rest until the game gives me value for my time. I don't want to touch it, and I don't want this channel to feel anchored to it, so that I can finally start uploading to this channel again. But yeah, that's why I stopped playing 3-on-3 freestyle, and by extension, stop uploading to this channel. This game has the potential to give me value for my time. It simply doesn't want to in the spirit of monetary gain. But yeah, that's really about it. That's all I want to talk about for this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't, I understand. Subscribe for when I decide I no longer want to stay in this box, or I decide I'm just gonna go ahead and what's the word I'm looking for? Submit. Either way, it's been your boy Trent, aka Trent, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.